guys, welcome back. It is time for another cooking video. So today I am going to prepare another meal in my Instapot and kind of go step by step to kind of show you how simple it is if you have a busy day and you just want to hurry up and get that dinner cooked and done. So I'm going to go step by step, kind of show you what we're going to do today. Okay, so I have a few beef steaks here, a couple New Yorks, and a couple of, I think they're rib steaks here. I already marinated them, and I just put a little bit of garlic salt on top. I got my handy little Instapot here. I have it plugged in, but not turned on yet. And I'm going to go ahead, I kind of sprayed a little bit of Pam in there. And I have the rack down in the bottom here. This little rack just kind of sits right down in there. And I'm going to go ahead and stack that meat right on in there. I'm going to stack this on the bottom on the rack. And it doesn't have to be perfect. But you don't want to like overstack it because it's not going to cook evenly. Okay, so kind of add that down in there. So I just kind of stacked it kind of around the plate and kind of in a circle there. Now I'm going to do two different types of meat. So I separate it. So I just it comes with like this little pan here. And I just separate it. I kind of put that right on top of there. Okay, so I have two different types of steaks. I put the other steaks in the bottom of that pan. And then I have a few potatoes here. I already washed them off. And I'm just going to kind of cut them up into cubes. So kind of bite size, I guess. So I just kind of got them all chopped up there. Then I'm just going to dump these right on top of the meat that I have in that pan. Chop up these last couple. Only feeding a couple people tonight, so I'm not making a really huge meal. Okay, let's see. A couple more. Just take the potatoes. Just take the potatoes and just kind of lay them evenly on top of the meat. Another thing that you can do too is you can lay like a small piece of foil down in there. And spread the potatoes or veggies or whatever else you're going to put on top all over the foil. And it cooks just well too. Okay, one more half here and I'll have the potatoes done. And usually, sometimes what I do, if I have a busy day, like a lot of meetings, things like that, I'll cut up all my potatoes, kind of put them in a bowl of water in the fridge, get my meat all ready, and then when I get home, if I get home a little late, I just take them, drain the water out of the potatoes, and just throw it right in the pot. Okay, I put in just a little bit of butter, and then I'm just going to add just a tad bit of the garlic salt on the potatoes, because I kind of like a little bit of that garlicky taste. So I'll show you what I did here. So what I did is I put the 4 steaks on the bottom, put the pan inside, put the other 2 or 3 steaks underneath the potatoes, and then just layered the potatoes right over it. Okay, and then another thing that you can do, I usually put like chicken broth or beef broth or something like that in, or you could do just plain water, either or, as long as there's some type of liquid in the very bottom of the pan. I already put a little bit of chicken broth, but I'm just going to add a little water on top of the potatoes. So I just kind of put the water over the top there. Take your lid. Of course, you want to fasten that lid on and make sure that it's in lock position. And again, on the top here is a venting thing. You want to make sure that it is sealed. You don't want it venting while you're cooking, so you want to make sure it's pushed back. And when it's done cooking, the little red thing will pop up. until you release the steam, and then when you release the steam, it'll go down. So I'll show you that also. Okay, so we're gonna pressure cook it. So I'm gonna hit the pressure cook button. I don't want to go 35 minutes, so I'm gonna take that down. I'm gonna do about 23 minutes on that, and then just press that start button. Now, once you press the start button, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for the pressure cooker to build up the pressure inside of it. And then the timer will start counting down. When the timer's done, the 23 minutes, it'll beep. And then I just come in and we'll release the steam, and I'll show you how to do that as well. And then we'll check out how it turned out. Okay, so our timer just went off, and we're gonna go ahead and release the steam on the pot. Okay, so as I stated, this little thing here, you just pop it over, and you can kind of hear that steam releasing. And then that little red button thing here, once the steam is all released, it'll unlock, and that'll drop, and you'll be able to open up the lid for those of you that's never... Okay, so we'll just give that a few minutes just to release, and then we'll look inside and see how it looks. Okay, so it just unlocked, so I'm going to take the lid off here and take a look at what it looks like. So yeah, that looks really good in there. So let's see how it tastes here. So yeah, so it looks really good. So yeah, it looks good. So I'm going to try it out here. Oh, those potatoes turned out really good. No, Zozo, you're not getting any. And then the steak. Perfect. That marinating sauce that I actually put it into. Wow, you can really taste the difference. Wow, it came out really good. So yeah, that's how simple and quick a meal is in an Instapot. I've only had my Instapot probably about 6 or 8 months, and I have learned so many different things and so many quick meals, and it has just really made life a lot easier for me. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my dinner. You all have a lovely evening, and we'll catch you on the next video. Have a great night, y'all. Bye-bye.